Hey everybody, it's Byron. Welcome back to more Pokemon Platinum. In the last episode, we got here to Canalave City after taking on Cyrus and our rival Tom, who killed our Jolteon, the freaking jerk. In today's episode, well, hopefully it's going to be somewhat of a fun one because we are going to do a ton of training at Iron Island. I'll get into that in just a second because I think this is where we have to leave off. Maybe we just have to speak to that sailor right here. You, the adult of this area. Okay, he doesn't say anything. Okay, we just have to talk to that sailor. Yeah, so we're going to catch a boat out to Iron Island, and then we're hopefully going to take on the 6th gym of this game after inflating our levels a ton. So I had a few suggestions after going through the Eternal Forest when we went with Cheryl, who healed up our Pokemon after every single battle. That we should just like take advantage of that and just grind our levels a ton because she heals up our Pokemon for free. So why the heck not? Let's do it. I'd love to be at level 40 before we take on this gym. I love that all our there's areas a bit of a wasteland right there. You look fancy, sir. You are... Okay, you're villain. I'm Riley. I'm sure this is the guy from the 6th movie or something. Don't quote me on that. Maybe not the 6th. That seems a bit too early. But I'm a trainer, and yes, it is a bit odd that I'd be training here. Especially in your fancy outfit. Anyway, it's always nice to meet another trainer. Here's a gift. And... God damn, the generosity of this guy just gives us HM04 strength. As he's out to battle, you need the Mine Badge from Canalave Gym, which by the way is a steel gym. I made sure to check. I was a little bit worried about it. Where is he? Bro, where'd you go? We need your help. Come back. Bro, where are you? Okay, this just gives us a chance to, you know, capture our Pokemon in here because that'd be very nice. I want to avoid you. Thank you. No, what I want to do is grab this item. Jesus Christ, for a second. God damn it. For a second, I thought I wasn't recording as well. That was a bit stupid. It will be something to lighten up this boring picnic. You're having a picnic in a cave where bad guys are lurking. Didn't your mommy ever tell you, like, don't go to an island and have a picnic where people who are planning to take over the world are staying? Terrible parenting. People in the Pokemon world just don't give a damn. Irresponsible parents. Anyway, Kebab, boom, take out that Raichu with ease. Check that out. Mate, that looked like a breeze. Ha, rhymes. We're not going to win if we play around like that. Why are you hurting me like that, strange stranger? Mix of trainer and stranger, wow. Did I seriously run out of super potions? Oh, I wasn't expecting to have to carry them around. Don't be a Graveler with self-destruct. Damn it, it's a Graveler with self-destruct. Okay. I'm scared. Slightly. By slightly, I'm freaking mortified. Feels like such a waste. But if it survives, then I'll catch it. But we're not... I don't want it to self-destruct in our face. It's like the biggest risk I could take. I don't want Kebab dying. Kebab's going to be probably our main Pokemon for this 6th gym. But now we've done that, for the time being, let's put up a repel. Let's put up a super repel because I don't want to use a max repel because at some point we're going to run back into Riley and we could have used a max repel anyway because we just found one. But we're going to run into Riley and he's going to help us train our Pokemon. So wherever he is, I want to find him. Revive, we can sell that for cash. No, we could sell that for rupees. I don't know. Any hidden items? No, there isn't. God, we came to Iron Island because we wanted to train our Pokemon. We wanted to find Riley, but Riley is nowhere to be seen. There's Riley! We were just talking about you, buddy. What's up? Philip, I'm glad to see you here. If you don't mind, let's team up. The Pokemon seem to be restless. And sure as how, we will decide to go with Riley because if your Pokemon get hurt, I'll heal them up. Yeah, we can take advantage of this now. Oh, because I am so cheap. Every good hiker gets a boost of energy when surrounded by boulders. Roar, coming at you, let me blow off some steam. Let me surf your Pokemon in your face. Yeah, all these battles, I guess that's kind of the down... Oh no, it's not. Oh, I was expecting them all to be double battles, but for some odd reason, they're not. I'll take that. I will happily not have any double battles because double battles annoy me to how. Seriously, I hate double battles. No, that actually seems a bit extreme. I think I'm over-exaggerating there. I don't hate double battles. Maybe I dislike them compared to single battles, but they're not as bad as I'm making them out to be. I just prefer single battles because there's a lot less variables that can happen. You're not having to focus on two Pokemon, and that's what, you know, tips me over the edge. Makes me rant and say I hate everything to do with double battles. When, in all reality, I don't. I'm just perhaps overreacting slightly. A Steelix. Now, this is a good test because we're going to be around level 40 by the time we take on the 6th gym. So, Steelix is going to be about a level higher than us. So, if we can take this out in one hit, maybe Earthquake would be the better thing to do here, but if we can take this out in one hit, this next gym, it's going to be easy. Yeah, Surf. So, special attack on a Pokemon that's physically defensive makes it look a breeze. We defeat Damon there. Is the trainer I'm thinking of standing here? Because that could be a cool coincidence. Oh no, okay. I'm going to get into something a bit later on in this episode. By a bit later on, I mean maybe within the next 5-10 minutes. Yeah, this episode's going to be quite a long one. Happy April, right? Most people do April Fool's videos. No, I'm just going to do an extra long video because I'm very uncreative. But there's something I'm going to get into a bit later on, which is a really cool reference that if any of you follow me on Twitter, then you guys might know what I'm going to get at. But if you don't follow me on Twitter, you totally should. The link's in the description. Anyway, bit of a sellout, but screw it. Anyway, that's... Oh my god, a water type in this area is so good. I've just thought, so... Oh, we might not be able to take advantage of the one Pokemon we get from Iron Island from our friend Riley here. Yeah, whatever. So this guy is going to give us an egg at the end of this little expedition we're going on with him to train our Pokemon and all that. Unfortunately, since we encountered that Graveler, we're not going to be able to use it, which is a shame because it's a Riolu egg. It would be so nice to use that, but I guess I just wasn't thinking. Anyway, yeah, he's using a Lucario, but what's good with double battles, I guess, especially with training Kebab, we can use Surf, and Surf here in double battles, I think it's a little bit underpowered, but is so good for training because, especially on these Gravelers that give really good experience, we can take out 2 at a time with this Lucario right next to us. Yeah, we can take these out with ease. This is going to be some fun training. The easiest training I've done in this place, in this game. Before all that though, I do want to take on a few of the trainers in here, and then I'll probably just cut to when I'm done with the training, I guess. With Riley healing up our Pokemon, this place really should be a breeze, especially... Why did I use Rain Dance? Don't use Self-Destruct, you annoying individual. Okay, Earthquake. I can deal with that. I hope I think I know that we can deal with that. Yeah, dealt with it quite nice. I guess that's going to boost our water type attacks. But with Riley, like, this place, easy. We don't have a worry when we've got like, level 32 through level 37 Pokemon on our team. Really, we shouldn't have any trouble here. Just presuming I don't mess up. Something I might actually do is put Surf into the first, you know, so there's these slots here. I might put Surf here where Rain Dance is, just in case I misclick, put Rain Dance and, you know, a Graveler self-destructs and KOs my Kebab. I wouldn't want that. That would suck. Because Kebab, I haven't been using Kebab too much recently. We've had a water type gym we've had to deal with, so of course it isn't the most useful, but Kebab going to be very useful, not just for the 6th gym. I think the 7th gym it will be quite useful because, hey, it's ice type and ice type, water type, you know, they kind of, it'll just work. Having Kebab, we of course have Infernape as well, which should do the trick as well. So, hopefully, we're not going to struggle too much in this playthrough. Well, up until, oh heck, maybe if we can keep Kebab alive up until the 8th gym. Because the 8th gym's electric, so who knows. In fact, I'll do that now while I was saying with Kebab. Already we've gained like 3 levels on Kebab. Oh my god, it's so it's so overpowered. Leo has Magical Leaf as well. So it was a shame that Whack, our Jolteon, met his demise in the last episode. It really was. I really wanted to use that for the entirety of this playthrough. Having an electric type Pokemon just like Jolteon, it really would have been really nice, and it was named after a friend, so it was more sentimental as well, but I guess it's not going, it wouldn't have been the most useful Pokemon for the next few gyms anyway. Maybe for Cyrus and stuff like that, it perhaps, and the whole Team Galactic storyline, it perhaps could have found, you know, a way of being like useful, but it's sad that it made its demise, especially against a water type Pokemon, which sucked. Especially when we used an attack on it already. It survived barely, but it happens. It's the second like Pokemon that I was intending to use throughout the whole of this playthrough, along with Drifblim. Drifblim fainted 2 episodes prior to that. Shame they fainted, but you know, we have a good team, and I'm not actually going to complain about it because it happens in Nuzlocke runs. At least they didn't get critted like we just critted that matchup here. I wonder how many trainers Pokemon we've actually defeated throughout this playthrough so far. And it looks like, did our power wear off already? Oh Jesus Christ. Or have these just already, I think our repel did wear off. Jesus Christ, that's a strong matchup. Hopefully Kebab is quicker than these wild Pokemon. Okay, looks like we're not. What I might do is put the experience share onto something else. Maybe like Leo, because Leo could do with the experience, and I don't want to risk throwing our level 30. And again, we got Riley. We got Riley to help us, so it's not like it really matters. But we'll see how much Surf does. How much is Surf going to do? It's a critical hit. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is just grind my Pokemon for the next... Well, it's probably going to be for the next, like, 20 minutes to half an hour where I'll be grinding. So at the end of this, my Pokemon should all be a lot higher level. I just want to be prepared. You can probably understand my reasoning behind it. So there's just going to be a small little jump cut to when my Pokemon are a little bit stronger. So I'll see you in just 2 seconds. Okie dokie, we are back, and that was the easiest 30 minutes of my life. No doubt. Like, seriously. Okay, these are my levels now. Maybe you can remember what my levels were, I don't know, half an hour ago, 20 minutes ago. I was using a speed up button on my emulator, so that's why that's why it was so quick for me. I don't use it in videos because I tend to think it's just a little bit. I don't know. I don't like seeing it in videos, so I don't do it myself. But yeah, levels are OP as hell. So the highest level we have to expect from this 6th gym is level 41. So I didn't really want to exceed that, but I just use the experience share on my Infernape and my Staraptor. Ironically, like the first 2 Pokemon I was really using in this playthrough. And yeah, Surf and Magical Leaf, and to a certain extent Psychic, because there was a few Golbats, really helped us out. So I'm gonna just put Kebab back into first place. I don't really want to run into anything that... I don't want to run into anything because it would just slow the video down, I guess. So we use another Super Repel, and let's try and get to the end of this place rather quickly now, as I spit all over my computer. That's probably the classiest thing I've ever said in a video. HP up, that's somewhat useful. I might use that. Let's try and get... Is the... we need to like go round. Come on. Let's God, all these items, they're just so tempting. Of course I want that max potion. Oh, and this thing here, of course we want that. Oh, but this video is gonna be like 17 hours long. Jesus Christ, and these Super Repels run off quickly. Let's grab this, a magnet. Oh, that would have been so good for that Jolteon. I'm so sorry, Whack. Okay, we need to go round, so do I really want to... Oh, no I don't. I was gonna say we have Lucario on our side, but and Lucario is beast, but I don't fancy risking it. The amount of times Lucario died, by the way, throughout that little training sequence, I'd have recorded it, but I don't think it... I'm not a fan of just showing sped up footage with music anymore. I used to be a huge fan of doing that, but nowadays it's just not entertaining for you guys, so I just hope you guys can take my word for it. But the amount of times Riley's Lucario fainted, on the other hand, Jesus, yeah. Recording this on Easter, so the amount of times Lucario rose from the dead. Ironically, irony is what I meant to say. Beating you would be my 100th straight win. Here's the fun. Doesn't someone else say that? Maybe not in this game, but in another game. Like, so I've been doing a ton of research into like just the whole of Pokemon recently. Like, I've been just looking at trivia about certain areas. Like, I looked up trivia for this area, and the amount of like repeated text. So I guess I'll go into something. So there's someone called Worker Noel. There's a trainer in here called Worker Noel, who says he's the working class hero, which to me seems like an obvious reference to John Lennon and Noel Gallagher, because Noel Gallagher used to be like referred to as the working class hero, and John Lennon wrote the song Working Class Hero. And come on, it's Worker Noel. Maybe my American viewers aren't 100% on who he is. Songwriters, I should say. Very influential. And yeah, there was a Worker Noel who claimed to be a working class hero in Pokemon Black 2 as well. So I'm kind of like sure that they repeat the like text in these games. So people who say that, oh, we have to wait 6 months for this game to come out because they're translating. No, they repeat all the same stuff anyway. At least that's what that's my little theory. But I don't want to, you know, accuse Nintendo and Game Freak of doing that. The reason I know that about Nuzlocke, by the way, is because he's sort of my favourite person. I was going to say in the world, but he's my favourite. Like, it's who I was listening to while I was doing a ton of training. Just, it's a little bit of trivia about me. I like sharing myself with you guys. If you were to battle, your Pokemon would become tougher. Likewise, my Pokemon would also become tougher. It's all good. This calls for a battle. I'm sure I've read that before. Tough Pokemon, tough trainers. You tell me, where else can I find a good place to find that? Jesus, I cannot read today. I keep saying Jesus as well. I don't really mean to do that. Okay, now I'm really going to regret doing a double battle here, especially when I'm going to hit my own Lucario here, but you know what? Screw it. It's not even my Lucario. We might kill it. I feel a bit guilty now. I'm sorry. You know what we need? We need... Wow, we already have Gardevoir with the... Magical Leaf, which is a Grass-type move, but I think we need a dedicated Grass-type Pokemon. Oops, we kill Lucario. Hopefully that's not his only Pokemon, because we could be in trouble here. Oh god, I didn't really care to check this. Riley, please have more Pokemon. I don't think he does. Do you? Please say you do. Please. LOL. 2 against 1 for the rest of this battle. Okay. My bad. I might live to regret this. Oops. Okay, let's see if we can actually do the job. Wow, Kebab looks like it can. Damn. Level 42 after taking out 2 out of 6. Not bad. Okay, and okay, we'll just use Surf on this. I kind of wish we kept the experience share on another Pokemon, because it looks like wow, I jump kick missed, and wow, we're getting lucky. I kind of regret not having the experience share on the other Pokemon, because Kebab might end up becoming supremely overpowered in this, but yeah, there's a long way to go through this game, so we can just put the experience share on something after this battle, because, you know, the game's gonna continue. My commentary, I don't know what I'm on about. And finally, a Staraptor. The only thing I'm fearing about this is the close combat, which it most presumably has. Takedown missed! 2 of my deadly sins in my commentary. 1, I complain a lot, especially about like Pokemon fainting, but the other sin of my commentary, I talk about getting lucky a ton. Here's another example, and for some reason I outsped it this time. We defeated 5 of them 6 Pokemon, 1 versus 5, without taking any damage. Not bad. Not bad in the slightest. Okay, I'm actually, like, that's brought a smile to my face. Of course I had a smile to my face because I'm recording, but, like, and I enjoy that. It's why I do it, but wow, that's like, that's one of the best things I've done in this Nuzlocke thus far. I get it, you're responsible for agitating the Pokemon. I don't care what good reason you may have, but I don't want you bringing any trouble into the mine. We're Team Galactic. We'll take all the Pokemon we want. Isn't that right, partner? You said it, brother. So that's what we're gonna do. We're abducting all the Pokemon from this rusted out Iron Island. To share in all the joys and all the sorrows. That's what all the trainers and Pokemon live in. I probably read that wrong. I won't allow anyone to defy that code of ethics. Come on, Philip. This is one battle we can't lose. As I say that with an awkward American accent. Don't know why, Riley just seems like the type. Okay. Yeah, this doesn't look like it's going to be difficult in the slightest. It says a lot when our Pokemon are stronger than our teammates' Pokemon. That, like, you know, we've been given a teammate. And we're like destroying everything. Oh my god, actually, oh no, that was Lucario. Oh, I thought maybe that was Lucario that did that, but oh well. And it's a shame, Kebab really isn't a good Pokemon for double battles. So it's doing half the amount of damage to Lucario as it is. Fortunately, Lucario outspeeds us, so he's able to get just a little bit of damage off before we kill it, but actually no, Earthquake is not going to be good there. I'd rather just hit him with Surf. He faints, but please, I was hoping he was going to hit Golbat. That would have been a lot more helpful. I'll take that. Does that move, Focus Palm, whatever he's doing there, does that leave the enemy Pokemon with 1 HP? Because I've been seeing that as a recurring theme. I'm not too sure, so you'll have to forgive me for not knowing that 100%, but damn, critical hits. One of the deadly sins. I get so lucky and it's brilliant. And I kind of feel like I've jinxed myself for the rest of this playthrough. Level 43. Oh my god, we're so overpowered. I kind of feel a bit bad. I'm thinking I'm not going to use Kebab too much in this gym that's coming up. I think level 43, we'll use it, like we'll get out of order from our box and we will just see, like, I don't think we'll need to use Kebab. And honestly, I don't want to use Kebab because I don't want it to be like level 45 by the end of this episode, but it's nice having something we can just switch into if we have a bit of trouble. It's crazy, Kebab's gained 11 levels in this episode. He's grew by like 25% his original level. He's done 25%, no, what am I getting at? He's grew by 33% his original level. He's grew by 25% just in this episode alone from his original, like, from if he was to start level 1. I don't know what I'm getting at. You guys probably don't understand my line of thinking because it's very convoluted and stupid. Stop! I said stop! Your combination is so sick! Brah. The both of you and your Pokemon. Let's beat it, but I don't expect to hear to use sick used as an adjective in a Pokemon game. You said it, brother. We don't even know what Team Galactic's big plan is anyway. Oh, I've played Black 2 way too much. Thanks, you really helped me out. Listen, I have a Pokemon egg here. Would you take it with you? I really wish we could, but it's going to count as an encounter from Iron Island when we've already encountered a Graveler. Well, we already did all that training, so we did all the training at the cost of not being able to get this egg, so unfortunately we can't take this egg with us. But oh, okay, we have to take it. Okay, unfortunately that's just going to go into our box, never to be used. I'm just going to be legit about it. I need to show the Pokemon that's inside the egg all sorts of new places, like the box in the computer. Spending time with you was very enjoyable. I intend to test my skills in other places from now on. Let's meet again. Take care on the way out. Fortunately, this place actually, on the outside it kind of does look like it's going to be quite a big place, but it's 2 floors. One of the floors really has nothing on it. You can go into the basement and such, but I didn't. And I'm sure this is the place where you can encounter Regirock once you have the Regigigas or whatever it's called. Metal Coat. Maybe this is where. No, it has to be Regirock. It's a freaking rock area. Maybe it's Registeel. I'm unsure. Probably no hidden items, so I can't even be bothered to check. Is this guy back at... I'm literally willing to guess. Like, I'm unsure, so maybe one of you guys will know in the comments. That's where this guy, like, stays. Maybe that's his like second holiday home or something. Anyway, of course, we will set shore back to Canalave City, and you know, this episode's already like 29 minutes long, but I sort of feel like continuing this. Why not? So what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna show this, so I'm just thinking out loud, what I'm gonna do is put that egg into a separate box where I can't see it, because there's no point in us acknowledging its existence, being perfectly honest. Put it in box 18. But what I want to do is grab a couple of borders for us to use. Xeno, I think we'll use as a border. And I'm thinking Josh the Weasel. And I'm sorry for I'm sorry for using Pokemon I nickname after viewers as Pokemon that sole reason for me using them is for them to pretty much faint. I kind of feel bad about it, but you're helping the Nuzlocke run in the greater scheme of things. So please don't take it like offensively. I can understand why you would, but please don't if you can, maybe, like, whatever. I think what we will do is use bubbles, because it's a steel gym, and if things go awry, if things go amiss, then we'll switch out into Kebab. Hey there, champ-to-be, the gym leader uses steel-type Pokemon. Steel-type Pokemon have high defense, so you'd have to hit them hard. Thank you for that piece of lovely advice, Clyde, or whatever your name is in these games. Steel represents an unbending spirit. If one refuses to accept defeat, the path to victory reveals itself. In this gym, okay, I'm not a fan of this gym's puzzle, because actually it's quite similar, I guess, to Castelia City's puzzle in Pokemon Black 2. Not Pokemon Black 1 and White 1. Just, it's quite similar, damn it. I was really hoping... Oh, phew, okay. That could have went quite bad, but I mean, our defense is foul by quite a lot. What was I going to say? Yeah, it's quite similar to the gym layout in Black 2, where you're going up and down floors, stuff like that. Maybe that's my opinion. I think it's quite similar, but I'm not a fan of this gym. This gym's puzzle, at least. I don't mind steel-type gyms, because you normally do have a fire type, but I don't know, I'm kind of feeling this one. God, it would... Oh wow, that was essentially useless, what we just did. I'm hoping we can just get to the gym leader as quick as possible, because that'd be lovely. Okay, we'll take on this trainer. Can't tell if that's a boy or girl, I'm thinking girl. An ace has the knowledge and experience of battling at high levels. I'll demonstrate what that means to a noob like you. Wow. So we've had sick used as an adjective, and we've just had the word noob used on us. That's funny. You're such a noob. Oh my god, that's stupid. The term noob was used seriously in a Pokemon game. Okay, whatever. Is the word noob in the dictionary? I don't know. It's really like internet slang, but I can just it seems like it will be now. Wow, I'm in a mood to sing some sort of lullaby or whatever you said. I missed it because Pokemon skips the after battle texts. Oh my. Oh no, wait. We can hop on this one. Yay, a different puzzle mechanic. Looks like we're making progress. Get onto the platform. Thank you, sir. Let's... there's... Oh, you know what? I was gonna say, there's a trainer there, so we must be hiding something, but... Yeah, I was right, but... but I was thinking maybe it was psyching us out by doing that. Bubbles still at full health. I will take that. You, sir, let's take you on. What do you have to say for yourself? Pokemon and people have worked together for many years. Let's show you an example of that history. Okay, I'm thinking this episode might be the longest in the series so far. So, new month, new something. I don't know what I'm trying to get at. I just want to make progress in this game. 16 episodes in, if we can take on 6 gyms in them episodes, that'll be brilliant progress. Especially because there's going to be a lot of storyline stuff coming up. I think after the 7th gym it's always that way in Pokemon games, so I presume it's the same in Platinum. After the 7th gym, you then take on the rival faction. Like, think about it, in Heart Gold Soul Silver, after you take on Price, you take on the Goldenrod Radio Tower, whole team Rocket stuff. In Black 2 and White 2, there's the, Team Plasma ship and stuff like that. That's just my line of thinking, so I presume it's the same in this game. I don't want to take on so many trainers, but we're making light work of them, I guess. Yeah! We're coming out swinging with heavy-duty judo chops! This guy's peppy, and I don't appreciate it, sir. I'm not going to risk using a close combat again because it's not worth it, because we know it's not going to one-hit KO. Well, it might, because I think it's 2 levels lower, but... Okay. Ooh, burn! Okay, so even if it does use a rock-type attack, it's going to be useless on us, so that's great. I just really, don't want to... I don't want to use lose Infinite, because there's an Ice-type gym coming up. It's going to be so useful. I presume there's going to be more than their fair share of water types there. Like water-type attacks at least, but... I'd still want Bubbles. Just... Especially because it's our starter Pokemon. I wouldn't want to lose it. I want it to carry us to the Elite Four, and... don't fancy risking this. So I'm thinking Kebab's going to be easily able to survive one attack here. Oh, Screech anyway. Screech would have lowered our defense more, and that just would have sucked. So, how? No, I will not stay in. But Surf should KO this. I hope. It's got low special defense, so yeah, Kebab going to be very useful for this gym. Ooh, lucky 7s, nice. 7's my lucky number. Yep, I'm generic like that. And 888. What's next? 999, and get the police phones called, whatever, on us. It's 911 for Americans, so maybe Americans don't know what 999 is. That's our way of contacting emergency services. By focusing on only one type, you can really see the strengths and weaknesses of that Pokemon. Which is... yeah, that's what gyms tend to do. Brianna. She has an absolutely epic haircut though. Green hair and it floats, apparently. Great. Flame Wheel. I kind of regret getting rid of Ember, because we actually have better special attack instead of physical attack, so I kind of regret that little decision I made. And Confuse Ray, that sucks. But we're going to be level 41 after this, so I'll take it. But please, okay. We got lucky with Confusion. I think maybe, yeah, it was during the off-screen training. Extra Sensei, I'm not actually afraid of that, even though I'm weak to it. Maybe I should have been, that did more than I expected. Yeah, it was the off-screen training where Kebab was confused and it, I successfully hit, so 50-50 chance, fair enough, but I don't want to risk it, because if we were to hit ourselves, then we'd lose our starter Pokemon, probably, and that would just suck. I don't want to repeat of last episode. I don't want to lose another Pokemon for a long time now. We lost Drifblim, yeah, I could deal with that. That was almost manufactured that way, because I switched into it for it to be used as a Vorder. But I don't want to lose a Pokemon of such significant importance like Jolteon. It would just suck. Now, if Surf can... Let's see how much Surf can do. Wow, it did almost as much as Flame Wheel did. That's... And we didn't even have the ×2 super effectiveness, so... Pretty great. We'll Body Slam, because we'll conserve PP. But, Riley coming, like, to help us and, like, heal our Pokemon during that cave couldn't have came at a better time. I think it was at that time where my levels had just, like, caught up to me and I was starting to struggle a bit. So, having the opportunity not to use a Pokemon Centre but be able to grind what was literally limitless levels. The only reason I didn't continue was because I didn't want to become too overpowered. Because look at us now. But it couldn't have came at a better time, and it's just great. Now, there's that trainer done, and yeah, too narrow-minded. Whatevs. I'm presuming, yeah, here we go. This is the 6th gym leader. Now, what do I want to do? I want to heal up my Pokemon a little bit. I don't mind using these Hyper Potions just because, why not? We'll buy more. We've got all that Pokemon money, so it's all good. Dem Poké-Dollars. See how much Poké-Dollars we actually have. 64,000 exactly, nice. And 19 hours played. It's probably because of my excessive use of the speed up button. I'd have normally played about, I don't know, maybe 11 hours at this point, like in my regular playthrough. I'm very, like, you know, just very on rails with Pokemon games. I don't normally do off-screen training, well, do training, stuff like that. Anyway, leading with Infernape, because he's going to lead with a Magneton, so I think it would be a good matchup. But, yeah, let's do this. Ah, that's Orborg's gym badge. I see, you've defeated my son. But that's no surprise, he still has much to learn. In place of my son Rourke, I, Byron, will take your challenge. Okay, Byron, it's clobbering time. Let's do this. We took on your son, we defeated him. That was part 3. This is part 16. And we have learnt a lot throughout this playthrough. And let's see if we can capitalise on that and get our 6th gym badge. Let's see how much Flame Wheel will do. I'm hoping it's going to do over half, because I really wouldn't want to use Close Combat. Perfect. Maybe Close Combat would have KO'd it, but wow, that miss. It was so... it was so lucky, which is stupid, because off-screen, me and my friend Ross, I'm not sure if we're doing it now, but me and my friend Ross was doing a little challenge on our Gold. We like took each other on, like at certain points in the game at like fixed levels. I'm so unlucky against him. Like, he confused me, I hit myself in confusion, he gets lucky with poison, stuff like that. But on video, which is like the opposite of what people normally like tend to have their best luck. You know, like their best... what am I trying to get at? That was a poor way of describing it, but they don't get lucky on screen is what I'm trying to get at. On screen is when I tend to get lucky. And I'm okay with that, because it's these videos that I really like hope go well. I don't really care if I get unlucky, like, or playing a game of my own, because I can just restart that. And I guess there's nothing stopping me from restarting me fainting in a Nuzlocke, but there's more trust in this than that, guys. Come on. Anyway, oh, what's this? My last one. This is where we make our stand. This is where your Bastion dies, son. Surf to death. Do this, Kebab. Show us why I... Okay, I'll take that. Show us why I trained you so much. And Iron Defense. Is that gonna raise physical? Perfect. Because it didn't raise special. and we should still be able to KO this. And Sandstorm not taking effect because we're part ground type. It's great. Oh, it survives, barely. Ooh, that kind of sucks. Now, what's he gonna do? Taunt. Okay. Take that. I was gonna use Earthquake anyway. I think Taunt's the one where we're not allowed to use the same attack. Maybe Taunt's the one where we can only use attacking moves. I'm not too sure, but he's probably gonna heal, and I think he has pressure. So let's just see how much Earthquake's gonna do. He has pressure, I believe, so I didn't want to use Surf again because it would have meant we'd have had to use a Pokémon Centre heal at some point. But there we go. I didn't know whether this was Rock Steel or Steel Ground or what. I just didn't want to risk it. Maybe Earthquake was the best thing to do all along. But anyway, that all the training there, worth it. That was easy. My study Pokemon defeated. So I get a few comments off real life friends saying, oh, just tell me when you die in your Nuzlockes. This isn't going to be an episode for them. We didn't struggle in this episode, but you were strong enough to take down my prized team of Pokemon. In recognition of that power, I give you this, the Mind Badge. Awesome. Yeah. This episode, probably I'm not going to tell my friends about because this episode was quite nice. Having the Mind Badge enables you to use the hidden move Strength anytime outside of battle. And you now have 6 gym badges. That means all Pokemon up to level 70 will obey you without question. Here, take this too. And TM91, which... Sandstorm? Oh, Flash Cannon, nice. Okay, awesome. We didn't even have to use any of our warders either, so... all in all, good episode. This, definitely a lot easier on the old brain than the last episode, but oh yeah, there's this thing. I was wondering why Tom was standing out. I thought he was going to challenge us again. Tom, leave us alone. Hey, that's the Mind Badge. Good going. You're tough enough to consider becoming the Pokemon champ. Of course, I'm tougher, so it's not going to happen. Actually happen. I cannot read. Anyway, Philip, come with me to the library. Okay, there's one last thing we need to do in this episode, and it's this little thing here. Too slow. Come on, let's move it. And we just have to head upstairs in this library. So yeah, this is where we learn a bit more about the backstory. Get up the steps, sir. Please. Thank you, sir. Hey, Philip, over here, this way. And Rowan and Dawn waiting for us. Okay. And ooh, fancy little panning there. Okay, Gramps, I brought Philip, like I said. Alright, I'll be out of here. Oh, you're just gonna leave us? Oh, that sucks. Okay, I get it. Okay, yes, this ain't good. Everyone's here finally. Philip, everyone, listen. You may have forgotten already, but I studied the evolution of Pokemon. I didn't forget, sir. But the more I study, the more mysterious appear and multiply. Pokemon that evolve and those that don't. What makes them different from each other? Do those that are immature as living beings evolve to ones more mature? If so, what do we make of the legendary Pokemon that don't evolve? Are we to assume that the legendary Pokemon are complete as creatures? This is where you three come in. In the 3 lakes of Sinnoh, there are said to be Mirage Pokemon. If we can obtain data on them, it may shed some light on how the process of Pokemon evolution works. I need help from each one of you on this grand undertaking. Help me find these Pokemon that are considered to be Mirages. What are you saying? I didn't get a Pokedex. And who was it that bolted from the lab before I had a chance to give you a Pokedex? But that's water under the bridge. I didn't know Tom didn't have a Pokedex. That's... damn. Seeing Pokemon with your own eyes is important for you in becoming a better trainer too. You can count on me. It will help with my Pokedex too. Philip, you'll go too, won't you? I would have made all of you go regardless. Anyway, oh, you're just going to force us? Nice. Now, there are 3 lakes. Fortuitously. Damn, one word I cannot read. There are 3 of you. You should therefore split up and investigate the lakes individually. Dawn, you go to Lake Verity. Will do. Tom, I want you to investigate Lake Acuity. That will take you almost to Snow Point City. The road there is harsh. I need a tough trainer to go. Yeah, of course, Grounds. You know how to call it. You can tell I'm the hotness. And you know what? I was going to catch those legendary Pokemon for you. You know, it's thanks for giving us our Pokemon back on Route 201. Even though I forgot completely about it until just now. Wow, I'm grateful. Very now. Very well. I'm counting on you. That leaves Philip with Lake Valor. Yep, we've been there. Oh! Oh Lord. Has this stopped? All of you unharmed? What's that about? No, wait, I mean, TV, news, anything. So, it looks like the bombs just went off. Damn. Another bomb from Team Galactic. I've just witnessed this actual footage from the scene. It was taken by a cameraman who happened to be there. It's certainly impressive. Who knows what the explosion could expose at the lake. Rams, they said it was an explosion. But why at Lake Valor? Let's get outside. I'm concerned about the town. You kids, be careful going down the stairs. Team Galactic up to their own, up to their usual bad stuff thingy. Philip, you should leave now too. Maybe aftershocks, however, but be alert always. Okay, let's see if any. Didn't mean to go back up the stairs. Come on, sir. Don't do that. Let's see if there's any clues outside. That tremor. That tremor. Not tremor. That wasn't a natural occurrence. Hey, old dudes and kids, did you hear? They're saying there was a huge explosion at Team Valor? Lake Valor. But I hear everything's fine now. I guess it was just a lot of noise. Gramps, I'm going. I have a bad feeling about this. Tom, can't sit still. Philip, I don't like to demand, but I need you at Lake Valor. It's impossible for things to be okay. Not after an explosion like that. But I have no idea what is taking place. But before you go, let me stress, don't get in over your head. We'll try to join you as soon as we inspect Lake Verity. Philip, you'll be okay no matter what, right? Yes, we will, Dawn. Okay, so in the next episode, we are going to fly out to Pastoria City and go back to Lake Valor just to see what's happened. Yeah, that escalated quickly. So thank you very much for watching, and peace out.